Insert double O intro here. Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone else of the esteemed Double O YouTube fanbase, welcome back to another weekly video experience, okay? Let's set the scene. How did I end up on a stage in front of 2,500 people, awkwardly, busting one of these bad boys, hitting them with a... No, I didn't do that actually. Maybe I did, I can't remember, it was very dramatic. So as you all know, I'm a middle child. I have an older brother and a little sister. And my little sister had invited me to this thing called Party 101. And if you don't know what that is, it's essentially the actor behind Robbie Shapiro from Victorious, Matt Bennett. He does like a DJ set and he plays a bunch of like 2010s kind of Disney Channel, Nickelodeon kind of music. And if you're like me and you grew up in those shows, you kind of know what I'm talking about when I say that. For this event thing, she needed adult supervision. So I had to go with her because, good big brother. And I was also just in Vietnam for 3 weeks, so, obligated to go as well, because I hadn't seen her in a long time. But I also had another reason of going, which was that it was my friend's birthday the day after the concert. She was a big fan of those Disney and Nickelodeon shows. And since my sister was going with a friend, I was allowed to invite a friend to it. That kind of all worked out, where it was a good early birthday present and everything. The thing is as well, I'm a pretty good gift giver, so I had to keep up that reputation. Anyway, the day of the show had rolled around and my friend had come into the house. She was very excited for the show and I was like, yes, it's gonna be sick, hyping it up, because even though it's a little embarrassing to say on camera, I was a pretty big Disney kid growing up, been to the parks. I watched a lot of Disney Channel, Disney XD, all that good stuff. So I'm pretty well versed. So I know I'll have a good time at this said event. Anyway, while me and my friend are waiting, we see my sister running around trying to get like markers for this thing she was making with her friend. And just before we left, they showed us what they'd been making. They had made massive t-shirts of like I Heart Matt Bennett on them. I know you're thinking, why are you describing these t-shirts so much? It's because it's important for later on in the story, okay? I need you to know as an audience what they had on these t-shirts. Anyway, we get to the concert. We arrived to the concert 30 minutes before doors opened, which I feel like kind of the norm for these kind of things. It's not the biggest venue, but it's one of my favorites, so I kind of knew my way around it. So we arrive, and of course there's a big queue there, but not as big as I would eventually get. And we're standing in it, we're slowly shuffling down, and a lady comes up to my sister and her friend. She asks them, hey, I really love your t-shirts. How old are you guys? And they say, oh, we're 14, but we got 2 adults here, and point at me and my friend, because we were with them, obviously. So she turns to all 4 of us now and goes, hey guys, do you want to go on stage later in the show? And we're like, well, of course, yeah, of course we do. What are you talking about? How is that a question, Anyway, we say yes, and she goes, well, congratulations. You guys have been officially invited. And when she gives us this little pass, this little golden ticket that, has like on stage guest or whatever on it. Signed whatever, okay? I actually have it over there in one of my drawers, but I can't be bothered looking for it. So you're just gonna have to believe like this is the process of how they do it at Party 101. I'm like, this is sick, going on stage. I will say the venue, it was the O2 Academy in Glasgow, and I was like, this is so sick. So many of my favorite artists have performed here, and I'm gonna be on the same stage as them. But then I looked down at the outfit I was wearing, I was like, damn, so basic right now. I had like chinos on and a long sleeve top. I'm like, I'm not ready to go on stage right now. I was like, damn, this is not the fit for it, but it's okay, because no, there'll probably be around 20 people on stage, so hopefully I won't be seen. It's gonna be chill. I'll just, hang at the back, enjoy being on that stage because it's cool. No pressure. That's what I was thinking, okay? Anyway, we go into the concert, we're having a good time. The opener was good. Matt Bennett, the boy, he comes out here, he's like, guys, who loves Victorious? And everyone's screaming. He's doing some deep cut references that I occasionally got, which was nice. He was playing all the childhood classics. He got us with the whistle meme, so that was pretty swag. Anyway, half an hour before the show ends, he goes, hey guys, I heard some of you are getting on stage tonight. And that was kind of our cue. So we went around to the side door, they let us in. We were really buzzing for it and everything. We're like the first people there and stuff, so we're sitting aside. And in my head, I'm like, okay, hopefully there's more people than just us, because that's gonna be really, kind of scary if there's only 4 of us going on stage. And then people started coming in. I was like, okay, this is good, this is good. And then the people stopped, and I counted in the room, and there was 8 of us. And it's not, an arena or anything, but it's still a pretty big stage. So I was like, oh my god, a lot of people are gonna see me right now. It's cool, it's cool. You know, I stay level-headed though in these situations, of course. I was very excited to go on stage. And you know, I'd known a lot of the songs before, so I was like, okay, it's gonna be fine. Anyway, we go on stage, lights were like flashing on the audience, and like you could just see all the faces. And apparently that show was sold out as well. So there was 2,500 people. I guess actually not 2,500 people were in the audience. I guess 2,492 were in the audience. So a little bit clickbait there for you, I'm sorry about that. He lined us up in front of like his DJ booth, and he's like, alright guys, I hear you're very big Victorious fans, okay? So we're gonna play all of them, and you guys can dance and stuff on stage and, you know, sing along. And I'm like, the thing is, right, I've seen Victorious. I like the characters and stuff. I like their dynamics. I forgot the name of the school, but I really wanted to go there as a kid, writing and performing songs all day. That would be sick. That is literally the dream. But ladies and gentlemen and everyone else, do I know every single lyric to every single song? No, I do not. So I've been vibing out the whole night. I know most of the words of every song they played until I go on stage and they only play the Victorious ones. And I will say, I'll give myself credit, I occasionally know a line from one of the choruses. But you know, on the verses, I really stood no chance. I tried throwing some shapes on the stage and stuff, but I was just really awkward because everyone around me and everyone in the audience was screaming the lyrics. And I was the only one who was just so ill-prepared for this moment. The best thing about being on that stage, besides, you know, all the legends who have been there before, was that Matt Bennett was really cool. Dapped him up a couple times, you know, sang a couple of the few lines I knew at him, and he sang them back to me. You know, there was kind of a bro moment there between the only two guys on stage at that time. I think he knew that I was just there for supervision purposes, but you know, I was still trying my best there. I just remember also looking out across all the faces in the audience and thinking, wow, everyone deserves to be on the stage more than me. You know, everyone really loves the show. All of them are more dedicated to the show, songs than me, and you know, I felt a little bit bad for that, but you know, they're not my sister's brother. I am, so sucks to be them, I guess. No, but for real though, I'm sorry anyone in the audience had to bear witness to me being cringe. I'll try better for next time, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, at the end of the day, I think that was a pretty cool birthday present, right? Getting me and my friend on stage at the OT Academy, like, come on. My reputation is saved.